Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new video on the channel, and once again it is a Spurs career mode. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. If you do want to see more, then smash the subscribe button if you're on the channel, as we are still on the road to 350 subscribers by the end of 2024. Can we hit it? And only hit it with your help. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Make sure you do smash the subscribe button, drop a like on the video. Let's get into the career mode. Let's do it. Right then, so as you remember from last episode, we did manage to finish the month of December with beating Man City, losing to West Ham, losing to Newcastle, drawing to Forest, beating Liverpool in the Carabao Cup to secure the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, beating Everton, beating Brighton and beating Bournemouth, which leads us nicely into this episode where it is January. Obviously the January transfer window. We've got Stoke in the FA Cup third round, and we face Manchester United 3 times this month, twice in the Carabao Cup semi-finals and then once in the Premier League, and then we face Brentford in the Premier League towards the end, and maybe we have another FA Cup fixture dotted in there if we beat Stoke. Obviously, January transfer comes transfers. So let's get into what could be some transfers we've got coming up. So this is our transfer list at the moment. Some players on here that actually Spurs have signed in real life that I might be thinking about bringing into the club. So this is our January transfer list. We've got Kelly, we've got Tobido, we've got Radu Dragusin, who was brought in real life. We've got Gallagher, who we've been linked to in real life. Jota. We've got Antonio Nusa, who we're linked right now as recording in real life, but it's just nothing's been confirmed. Santiago Guimarães, which we were linked to at the start of January. Timo Werner, which has signed it on a loan with a £18 million permanent at the end, buy option at the end of his season, which we could bring in, but we'll see on what we do. But first, let's get into the Stoke City game. Right, we have got 2 very interesting transfers for 2 very important players of Cristiano Romero and Richarlison. We'll start with the Cristiano Romero one, which of Man United offering £48.9 million, which we're going to reject, and Aston Villa offering just under £30 million for Richarlison, which we're going to also reject, as these players are not for sale. Right then, here we go for the Emirates FA Cup game against Stoke City, which we will quick sim because it is the third round against Stoke City. We don't really need to play it, and I would assume we would beat the Stoke. I'm hoping so. But we've went through a very changed starting 11. We went with Fraser Forster in goal, Emerson Royal, Romero, Ashley Phillips start off, just went into players. Right, I was gonna quick sim this, but I accidentally went into the game before I actually did anything because I clicked the wrong button. So we went in the quick sim at this point in time, but hopefully we do pick up the win, as we've just scored the first goal with Lo Celso. So I'll run you through the rest of the team. It was Phillips, Sessegnon, Basuma, Sarr, Johnson, Solomon, Lo Celso and Son, and we're already 1-0 up. So because I was going to quick sim it, we're going to go and quick sim it, and hopefully we do get the result and into round 4, which should be the case. And we do, we win 1-0, which was the only goal, with Sarr getting a red card in that game, which was very weird to see. But Solomon, Sarr and Son picking up some yellow cards and red card apparently. Bit of a weird one, but we are in the 4th round. So after that win against Stoke City, obviously we're going to get some transfers in, and our first transfer is going to be Radu Dragusin, who has signed permanently for Spurs in real life, and I thought, do you know what, let's bring him in this career mode, make it a little bit more realistic as well. So we're going to try and get him. Spurs in real life paid around about £13 million for him. We're going to obviously get him a lot cheaper than that, hopefully, but we'll never know, but we'll see. But he is going to be hopefully our first signing of the January transfer window. So let's get this done. So we're going to offer the Italian club around about £5.5 million for Dragusin, and they have accepted it, so we can try and finalise the deal. So he wants a sporadic role. I'm going to give him a rotational role at the club. He won't feature very much in the starting 11 as much, but he will be somewhat an integral part come cup games and stuff like that. He wants a 4-year contract length. That is completely fine. No release clause. I'm more than happy with that. Financial terms, his current wage is around about 10. I'll keep it around about 10 with an additional 5,000 on that with signing bonus as well. Let's see if they go for that. Woo! That was a bit nasty. Okay, so apparently we won't be getting him, but I'll try and resume a little bit of negotiations with that later on. Another one while that is going on, another one we went for in real life was Timo Werner. Now, obviously, RB Leipzig won't loan him out to us, which was the case in real life. RB Leipzig loaned him out to Spurs in January, and then obviously there's a buy option of £18 million. We'll probably spend the full, probably around about 35 to 40 million on him. I'll just bring him in permanently, and we'll just get this deal done for Timo Werner to make it a little bit more realistic. And to be fair, he is probably a very vital player. So let's get this one done. So we're going to start the bidding off with £35 million for Timo Werner. Will they accept it? They accept it quite nicely. And hopefully Timo Werner will be the first man in a Tottenham shirt in January. So Timo Werner wants a crucial role in the club. That will be the case. He will be in pretty much every squad we play, I would assume. He wants a 4-year contract length. I'll accept that. That's fine with us. No release clause. That's perfectly fine with us. Financial terms. We've got this wrong with Dragerson, so I'm going to try and get this one right. I'm going to go £75,000 a week with an extra 30,000 on top of that, and I'll put a bonus on it as well of goals, and if he can get 10 goals, I'll give him another 30,000. Let's see if they accept that one. No signing. They don't really care on the bonus, on the goal bonus, but they want nearly 400,000 on a signing bonus. If you can get that down to 350, I'll go ahead and accept that. Okay, deal done. Timo Werner is in a Tottenham shirt in real life and in the Spurs career mode. So we do get the cutscene. And do you know what? I'll throw a picture of Timo Werner holding the Spurs shirt up as he signed in real life as well on the screen as well to be deal confirmed. Timo Werner is in the Spurs shirt. And will he feature against Man United? We'll be changing the kit number, don't worry Timo. Because that's not what I don't think you wear in real life. But Timo Werner is the first January transfer of the actual series, to be fair. We get an A for it. Excellent deal. He's 83 overall. And he probably will start most of the games. Right then, here we go for Manchester United in the EFL Cup first leg. We are going to play this one. It is going to be Vicario in net. Porro, Romero, Van der Ven and Desi Udogi is the back four. Højbjerg and Bentancur is the midfield, centre defensive two. Kulusevski, Son and Maddison as the three, with Richarlison up top and Timo Werner on the bench. Let's get in this one. Come on, you Spurs. Mobile to Rashford. Martinez. Mobile. Van der Ven does really well on that one. Son. Bentancur. Back to Son, who will take this out wide. Richarlison in the middle, free. He gets there, he scores. Richarlison gets ahead. Gets Spurs ahead in this one. Look at this once again. Near post. Goalkeeper had no chance. And it is into the back of the net for the first time tonight and the first time in this Carabao Cup tie. Bruno. Anthony once again. Bruno. Reguilon. Harry Maguire. Ericsson. Rashford in space. Rashford shoots. Romero's given away a penalty. Let's try and look at this once again. Romero tries to block it. It's one of them. On another day, maybe it's not given. Immobile steps up. Vicario goes the right way. Penalty saved. And it remains 1-0, 20 minutes gone at Old Trafford. Man United can't really get out. They have found a way out now. Rashford. Bruno loses possession now. Dejan Kulusevski into Pedro Porro, takes it out wide. Back post to Son, who scores. 35 minutes gone. Man United 0, Spurs 2. And is this Carabao Cup tie getting away from Man United now? Brilliant cross in. Finding Son at the far post. And an absolute brilliant finish to put us now 2 ahead. We are now going to see the substitution being made. Hannibal's coming off for Gerald Moreno now. And we are going to see the brand new January transfer for Spurs. It is going to be Timo Werner coming on for Richarlison. And Maddison coming off for Lo Celso. Timo Werner gets his first action in a Spurs shirt against Manchester United. Werner already causing Manchester United a lot of issues already. That's what we'd love to see. Brilliant from Dejan Kulusevski. Plays it infield to Timo Werner. Can he bag his first goal? He can! Timo Werner already in a Spurs shirt. Gets his debut goal. He had so much time and space. He just strikes it. He just strikes it. £35 million. Sees the German convert already. Dalot, Maguire. 3 minutes of added on time. Can Man United find one goal in this game to maybe help their cause in this second leg? Anthony. Bruno. They're slowly going forward. There's going to be a yellow card for Destiny with a minute remaining, giving Man United some sort of attacking if they can get the ball in the box. They do. Casemiro! Nearly hitting the target. Van de Ven plays it out to Solomon. Brilliant first touch, and that is going to be full time. We have a 3-0 advantage going into the second leg at home. We'll see if Man United can convert something in that second leg, but we've got a Premier League game before that. We've got 3 legs against Man United in fairness, and we strike first. Full time in the first leg of this Carabao Cup fixture. Man United 0, Spurs 3. Right then, so we're going to go again and try and get Radu Dragusin into the squad, because I feel like he is the most suited for that position. So let's go ahead and let's try and get him in once again. So we offered around about 5.5 million. That's exactly the same we're going to offer. Actually, we're going to offer 5 million for him this time. We're going to take about 500 off That's reasonable. That's exactly what we're going to do. And let's get in the contract once again. So the contract, we did offer rotational. That's exactly what he's going to get in the squad. They said 4 years. We're actually going to propose 4 years once again for this. No release clause, that's perfectly fine. Once again, they haven't given us an estimated wage budget. We're actually going to up what we originally said. We're going to give him £20,000 a week with an additional 150 signing bonus as well on top of that. Let's see if they go ahead and accept this one this time. They should accept it because they've got no reason not to. Okay, they want 20. This is what I want. I want negotiations. They want £24,000 a week, 220,000 on signing bonus with 10 appearances as well. Do you know what? I want him in. Let's do it. Let's get this done. Here we go. We have got the deal done. And he will be available for selection. £5 million deal for Radu Dragusin. They've given us a C rating. That's a really good deal for me, for Spurs as well. And on the day of Manchester United as well. So he might not be involved in the matchday squad. Right then, so here we go for Manchester United in the Premier League. The second game of Man United. We are going to play this because it is in the Premier League and there is literally 3 points separating the top 4. So we need to kind of play this. It is at Old Trafford once again. It is just weird how we have played Manchester United before, and we'll probably play them in the second leg maybe. So we'll see on what actually happens in this game. Werner starts and makes his full debut. It is pretty much a very unchanged side. If anything, only 2 changes. It is Richarlison and Højbjerg coming out, Basuma and Werner coming in. There are the only 2 changes, so let's get in this one. Eriksen. Brilliant from Van der Ven, wins it back perfectly. Son. Danger lurking. Kulusevski back post. Opens the scoring. Another dangerous cross. Varane couldn't do anything other than watch it go over his head and into the back of the net. Another brilliant display of our crossing ability in this team. Man United 0, Spurs 1. And Rashford has some green grass to run into after skipping past Porro. He used that a great effect, but Van der Ven, a reason why he's a very good up and coming player. Brilliant from Basuma. James Maddison now. A brilliant ball into Kulu. Is he going to set up Werner? He is! For his second goal in a Tottenham shirt. Back-to-back games. And his first in the Premier League. He couldn't miss from that one. No other option for Dejan. He could have maybe went himself. But he plays it across the 6-yard box into the path of arriving Timo Werner for the second goal. Varane. Oh, nearly a mistake. But Eriksen leaves too much. Werner on the turn. He gets his second. He's already on a hat-trick against Man United in 2 games. A mistake by Varane. Overplayed to Eriksen. We capitalise. Werner on the turn. Werner with his second of the day. It's a Werner masterclass at the moment. Wan-Bissaka. Bentancur does really well once again. James Maddison. Into Rodrigo Bentancur now. Bentancur side foots it. It's in the back of the net. It's 4. It's 4 for Spurs. And Bentancur gets in on the action. Porro doing well, keeping Man United away. Phillips. Infield to Basuma now. Who can find Lo Celso. Not many Man United bodies there. And it's 5. Son getting in on the action this time. And we are just running away with this one at the moment. And remember, we've still got to play Man United once more in the Carabao Cup second leg. At the moment, the way it's going, it could be even another 3, maybe even another 5. Moreno. Immobile. Is this going to be the opener for Man United? They need Novacorio. He hasn't really been in this game at all. But the 2 times he's been needed, the 3 times he's been needed, he's still up for it. Lo Celso. Basuma. Over the top to Brennan Johnson. Son. 0 space and it's in the back of the net. It's 6. It's 6 for Spurs. 9 over 2 games. And they've still got a second leg to contend with. Johnson on the assist. Brilliantly timed over the top of Martinez. And another into the corner goal. Past Andre Onana. Man United 0. Spurs 6. As we hit 90 minutes. A second leg to come. And this could even get worse for Man United over 3 games. Right then, Bryan Hill has been offered a 2-year loan deal. I'm going to go ahead and accept this because Bryan Hill's not really going to get into the squad. And to be fair, I do actually have it down on a piece of paper that I did want to actually put Hill on loan. So, Bryan Hill is actually going to go out on loan. And hopefully, he actually does go out on loan and get some a bit more experience. Because at the moment, he's getting nowhere near the squad. Right, Papa Matasar has been given a short-term and a 2-year loan. We're going to reject the 2-year loan, but in fact accept the short-term loan because at the moment he's not really going to feature too much heavily in the squad. He's still young, he still has time to improve, so I'm going to put him on a short-term loan. Right then, so on my screen now is the England management job that I didn't really want to accept. And I didn't really want to come knocking on the door. But to keep this real life and to keep this essentially going, I'm actually going to reject this to keep it like actual kind of realistic. Maybe in the future we actually do accept maybe the England job and maybe we actually continue going for this. And maybe we do it maybe as an actual continuation on from maybe our finalisation of the career mode. Because no, I'm going to reject it to keep it as the spirit of actual real life. Or like to keep it realistic. Because realistically, you don't really see England jobs getting handed over. And obviously you don't see many managers do club and national football. So we're going to actually reject the England offer. I can't believe I'm saying that, but we're going to reject the England offer and hopefully down the line we actually do get the England head coach offer. We'll see. Maybe future, but we're going to reject it for now. I can't believe I'm doing it, but we're going to reject the England offer. So Bryan Hill is on his way out on a 2-year loan to the Italian club to maybe get his improvement gone. It is going to be for a 2-year. So we'll see how he does. Right then, now we see the loan of Papa Matasar come into effect for the remainder of the season. He will come back to us the start of the second season. Right then, so here we go for the second leg of the Carabao Cup game against Man United. We've changed the squad a little bit. We've actually went with Fraser Forster in goal, Emerson Royal up at right back with Romero, Van der Ven and Desi Udogie as the back four. Skip and Bentancur play for the first time, I think, of these two. Johnson, Werner and Maddison make the front three with Richarlison up top on his own as the number 9, giving him another chance to prove himself why he is the designated number 9. We'll see how this one goes. Let's get into this one. Dragerson is on the bench. Still trying to maybe get into our system a little bit off that left hand side, as we've seen Son do all year. Varane, Malacia, Rashford. Man United need to hit the ground running very early on in this one. Hannibal, he strikes one. Romero gets one. Oh my god, Bruno. Man United have won. They need another 3. They only need 2 to draw back level. Ryan gets a clear, but only as far as a Tottenham player. Destiny, Werner, Bentancur now. That's a strike! Oh my god, what a goal! The 3-goal advantage is restored with an absolute peach by Rodrigo Bentancur. And it's back to what it was. There's no reason he should hit that. But he does, because Man United just back off him. And in that image, there's no goalkeeper whatsoever. Man United need to start scoring, and scoring quickly, if they want to have any chance of booking their place into the Carabao Cup final. At the moment, we have one hand on that final, with a brilliant through ball from Maddison into Richarlison, who will take that. He's hopped it, but Werner's there for his home debut goal. I don't know what that hop was there from Richarlison, but it's ended up in the back of the net still from Timo Werner. He couldn't miss it, and he's on scoring form at the moment. Rashford, Bruno, Immobile into Rasmus Højlund now. Bruno, Anthony drifts inside. Højlund, oh! They get their second on the night and second on aggregate to put it back down to a 3-goal deficit. Foster nearly got onto it. We don't know how much time is added on. You've got to think that's probably all she wrote in this game. And Spurs are into the final of the Carabao Cup. Emerson gets this one out. 3 minutes have been played. We'll ping it out again, and that is going to be it. Spurs are in a final. A dominant display in that first leg. Give us the chance to write this one in. A hard-fought draw in that second leg, but the first leg give us the platform and the confidence in that Premier League game to go on and to beat Man United with a 3-goal deficit, 2-2 on the night, and a 5-2 on aggregate. Who will we face in the final? Let's find out. Right then, so obviously both semi-final games have been played, and we have our final in the Carabao Cup, and it is going to be, as I review the fixture and pick the Carabao Cup, it is going to be a North London derby in Wembley to crown the Carabao Cup winner. That is going to be a very interesting one to find out in February. That is going to be very, very interesting indeed. A North London derby for the final. That is going to be a really good episode next episode. Right then, here we go for the Middlesbrough game in the 4th round of the Emirates FA Cup. Another switch around of a team. It is going to be Vicario and Ned, Emerson, Romero. Dragerson starts his first game. Destiny, Højbjerg, Bentancur, Kulusevski, Solomon, Lo Celso and Son up top. We are going to quick sim this one. Hopefully we get the win and hopefully we advance to the 5th round of the Emirates FA Cup. Come on, you Spurs. We do advance to the 5th round, with a 3-0 win. Goals coming from Kulusevski, Højbjerg and Son in the first half. Another win and another advancement in a cup. Here we go. Come on. Right then, here we go for the game against Brentford. They're 12th in the league. We're 1st in the league. It is another switcheroo, as you call it, with the team. It's Vicario, Net, Porro, Phillips and Van der Ven as the centre-backs. Sessegnon comes in to start his game, I think probably 2nd or 3rd game of the season. Skip and Basuma start together for the first time, with Johnson, Richarlison and Maddison as the midfield attacking 3, with Werner up top. We're going to quick sim this one. Come on, you Spurs. Let's get in this one. Hopefully we get the 3 points. Come on. We do. We round out another perfect month. And it is going to be Werner getting another goal, Richarlison getting in on the action, with Emerson scoring as well, coming on for Phillips. Probably from a corner, but it is going to be a 3-0 win. Come on, you Spurs. Right then, it is transfer deadline day, and we're probably not going to go for any more. I think the squad is very, very packed as it is, with trying to get players in, players out, squads, and keeping squads fit at the moment. And we probably do have enough, if we need to maybe have a second team out there at all times as well. So I don't think we'll probably make any other transfers for this deadline day. But let's advance to see if maybe some players do edge out of the club. We've got a 2-year loan from Hoffenheim for the Lears. I'm going to delegate this one, because if we can maybe offer maybe a 1 year, maybe a half a season, I might accept this, because the likelihood of him getting first team football or very regular football is going to not happen as much as you think. So if I negotiate this to maybe a short term or a year, we'll offer a short term, which they're open to. And if I go 50-50 split, which they're open to, the Lears could go out on loan to Hoffenheim on a short term basis. Right, the Lears is going to find himself going on loan to Hoffenheim for the rest of the season. It's one that I didn't really want to make, but he's not really going to get first team football at the moment, so he's on loan for the rest of the season. Right, as we come to the end of deadline day, that is going to be all she wrote for this episode. So with the mark of deadline day finished, we're just going to reflect on the episode of playing Manchester United 3 times and having a aggregate score of 11 goals to 2 over the 3 games Man United. We beat Stoke in the first game of the Emirates FA Cup in the 3rd round, advanced us to the 4th round, beating Middlesbrough to advance us to the 5th round of the Emirates FA Cup. The final against Arsenal is in the next episode, and we beat Brighton as well. So as we take a look to the next episode in February, where we've got Everton, Brighton, Wolves and that North London derby final in the Carabao Cup against Arsenal, which is going to be so good to see. And we probably have the Emirates FA Cup 5th round to play as well against whoever they give us. It's going to be an interesting episode. and that's going to, a lot of the build up is going to be towards that Emirates FA Cup game, the Carabao Cup game, sorry, against Arsenal, which I'm going to tell you is going to be huge for both clubs and the North London derby. That is all to come in the next episode. Right then, this is where we're going to end the episode here today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did not want to see more, then smash that subscribe button. If you're on this channel, also drop a like on the video if you enjoy my content as well, because we've got loads more Tottenham career mode to go, and I am all for it. I hope you guys are as well. Make sure you do smash that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video. If we can hit 5 likes on this video, it'd be much appreciated. And obviously, you've got a lot more to come on the channel, so turn the notification bell on so you don't miss Star Wars, you don't miss another Hogwarts Legacy maybe, and more Tottenham career modes as well. Do it, turn the notification bell on, subscribe, and yeah, take care and peace.